online. That is what I want us to look at. That is what I want us to understand. Yes. How do you make money online with your cell phone? How do you make money online with your cell phone? How do you make money online with your cell phone? So, first of all, when you have access, when you are on the internet, when you are on the internet doing business online, remember you have access to a global market, you have access to a global audience. Yes, you have, it is that powerful. You have access to a global audience. That is what it means. Imagine 5.3 billion people. You are having access to 5.3 billion people. Yeah, that is what it means. But you cannot, there's no need for you to chase the entire population. No, no, you only need to identify an audience that has the characteristics that you're looking for, has the features that you are looking for. Then you will be able to do business and learn and done, rather do your good business very, very well. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of online business. Remember, with online business, here you are promoting a product, you are making money from a product that does not expire. Imagine, yes, you're making money from a product that does not expire, from a product that does not require restocking. That is the beauty of digital marketing. Yes, it does not require restocking. You don't need to buy any stock. You do not need to buy any stock. That is the beauty of digital marketing. That is the beauty of digital marketing. Now, so for us to be able to, to comprehend the whole picture, for us to be able to comprehend the whole picture, we need to be able to think and identify. We need to identify. Now, let's look at this. We need um, to identify exactly what this product is. What this product is. We need to identify what this product is. And that product is a course that teaches you how to make money online. Imagine using only your smartphone. Using your smartphone. That is the beauty of this particular. That is the beauty of this. That is the beauty of this kind of a business model. Now, let's get to understand exactly how it works. Let's get to understand how this model works. Now, how does it work? How does it work? I do promote, I do promote um, a learning course that shows you how you can be able to create content that goes to your target audience. To create content that goes to your target audience. Now, even before we go into the details, before we go into the details, that is not the only way to make money online. That is not the only way to make money online. There are other ways by which you can and you will make money online. So this is what you need to understand. One, there is what we call affiliate marketing. There is what we call affiliate marketing, where you promote a product and you earn a commission. You earn a commission. That commission is but a fraction of the value of the transaction that you have been able to close. But the most valuable way to make money online is to go for what we call a master resale right product. A master resale right product. For an MMR, rather MRR, for master resale product, is where you promote and sell a product that you get to keep 100%. Yes, that you get to keep 100%. That is exactly what I mean. A product that has a master resale rights. You get to promote a product that helps you keep 100% of the profit. Now, someone may ask, if you are keeping 100% profit, then how is the owner of the product going to benefit? That is exactly what I want to show you. That is exactly what I want to demonstrate to you. That's what I want to show you. So for this to happen, then there is what we call the admin fee. There is what we call the admin fee. Okay, let me set a few things here. Let me set up a few things. Okay. Okay, let me set up a few things. Okay, thank you so let's get started. Let's get started. Let us get started. Yes, we want to discuss how you can be able to make money online. How you can be able to make money online using just your smartphone. Hello. Hello. Tuongee tafadhali. Then let me call later. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. We want to be able to learn how to use this particular device. Yeah. How to use this particular device to be able to make money online. Yes, that is exactly what I'm referring to. And to be able to do that, to be able to do that, you only need your smartphone. You need your smartphone. You need only your smartphone. Imagine this particular device. You only need this particular device and be able to make some good money online. Yes, be able to make some good money online. Now, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you get to do that? How do you get to make money from this particular device? What do you need to do to be able to make money on this device? Now, you need to subscribe to an online course that shows you how to make money online step by step. Imagine, what do we do with this device? What do we do with this device? People, we spend time, a lot of time scrolling. Yes, we are scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and that's it. Nothing much. Yeah, we pay for our bills. Basically, the phone has given us convenience. The phone has given us convenience. That is the beauty of having a mobile phone. It gives us convenience. It helps us to be able to it helps us to be able to communicate and reach out to our loved ones, but also consume so much of our money. Consume so much of our money. Let me tell you, you're buying time, you're buying units, you are spending time online. Basically, this device becomes a consumer of money, but is not, or does not give you does not give us that chance to use it as an ATM, to use it to be able to make money. So that is exactly what I want to show you. So when you have a product that has what I'm calling the master resale rights, MRR, has master resale rights, MRR means that you are given, or you buy a product to own. And when you get to own it, you will be able to promote and sell that product for 100% of the profit. For 100% profit, you get to keep all the profit that comes with that product. That is exactly what it means. That is what it means to have a master resale rights program. Now, many people have challenges when doing business online, because they think this is a scam. This is not, I do not have the experience. No, you do not have to be tech savvy. You do not have to be tech savvy so as to be able to make money online. This program shows you exactly step by step process on how to make that money. It shows you exactly step-by-step process on how to you are able to make money online. And what is this so-called step-by-step process? What is this so-called step-by-step process? It is very simple. It is very simple. Our content is organized in videos, short videos, and those videos show you how to get started. Yeah, you simply get to learn and earn at the same time. You get to earn and learn at the same time. That is the beauty of a program that is ready for you to use. And this particular course shows you, for example, what platforms can you be able to promote your product? Where can you be able to go? Where can you be able to go live and be able? Yes, let's keep tapping. Let's keep tapping. Those on TikTok, let's keep tapping the screen. Let's keep tapping the screen. Yeah. Let's keep tapping the screen. So what I was saying is this program gets to show you all those. If it's on a particular, if it is TikTok, if it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, name it, the program shows you exactly how to go about that. It shows you exactly how to go about that. Okay. And I said the content is organized in short video. It's organized in very simplified short videos. So that will be able to show you exactly how do I get started? How do I identify my target audience? Because that is normally a big challenge to many. How do you identify your target audience? Once you've been able to identify your target audience, then the system shows you exactly now how do I create content that speaks to that people. Yes. How do you create content that speaks to that audience? That is all the difference. That is all the thing that is required. That is all the thing that is required. So, my program or the course that I promote, the course that I promote is called the Legacy Bundle Program. The Legacy Bundle Program is called the Legacy Bundle Program. And what does the Legacy Bundle Program do? The Legacy Bundle Program comes with 5 income streams. 5 income streams. All that you need is just to make like a one-off investment. A one-off investment. Wow. Damano, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. We're talking about how you can make money online with your smartphone. How you can make money online. Hi, yes. How do you make money online with your smartphone? How do you make money? So it comes with what we call 5 income streams. And what I mean is it has 5 programs in one program. It has 5 programs in one program. Remember, I said that this is an online learning course. It is an online learning course that shows you, first of all, helps you create a positive mindset. Have you having the right mindset to get started? You having the right mindset to get started. And what does it mean? It means simply you can and you should be able to show up even when you don't feel like. Yeah, that is a good thing. Yes, you can be able to show up. You get to show up even when you're not feeling like showing up. Then you get to show up and create and post content that appeals or that talks to your audience. That is exactly what it means. So having had done the mindset bit, then now it shows you how can you be able to work for 2 hours in a day. How can you be able to work for 2 hours in a day? And how do we work for 2 hours in a day? How do we work for 2 hours in a day? Now, let's look at our normal work. Let's get to look at our normal work. Typically we spend a 6 to 8 hours serving an employer. We spend 6 to 8 hours serving an employer, and then you spend another 1 to 2 hours every day, 1 hour in the morning, perhaps 1 hour in the evening, to get home or to get back to go to work, that is from home in the morning, and an hour to revert back home. Now, what if now I showed you exactly how you can be able to achieve this work in just 2 hours a day? Then you get involved in what we call income generating activities. Income generating activities. And what are those income generating activities? What are those income generating activities? Those are activities that will help translate into money. Yes, you get to translate what you put into those two activities into money. Now, let me bring this into perspective. Let me bring this into perspective. You take your first 30 minutes. You will take your first 30 minutes, and you do content creation. Content creation. You create engaging content with your audience. Yes, you create engaging content with your audience. What does it mean? Creating engaging content with your audience simply means you create content that talks to your audience. If, for example, you are looking for stay-home parents, you are targeting stay-home parents, then you identify the pain points of those parents, you identify the pain points of those people, and you create content that goes to them, content that speaks to them. That is exactly what this means. Number two, you are able to provide a solution. Yes. So you've been able to identify the pain point, then you identify what are the solutions, because you can't just be talking about pain points and no one knows exactly how or where the solution is. So the next thing is, where is the solution? Where is the solution? Yes. So you create solution to that problem. Remember, if you want to make money online, create content that speaks to your audience. Create content that speaks to your audience. That is simply what it means, or the significance of it. Content that speaks to your audience. So we've said step number one in the income generating activities is to do what? Step number one is to identify your audience and create content that goes to that audience. Then number two is you get to engage with your audience. You get to Daphne, hi. Yeah, I had power issues, so I am back. I am back. I am back. So number two, the second activity that you get involved in is engaging with your audience. Is engaging with your audience. This is very important. You know, many times we very much interested in, wow, can I be able to get am I getting likes, am I getting content, are people visiting my profile? Yet you are not doing the same to those other people's accounts or those other people's uh, profiles. You're not commenting, you're not liking them, you're not following them. It can't work like that. It can't work like that. You must be able to follow those who are following you. Now, you may not have to follow anyone. And in this, I'll tell you there are three easy ways to engage. There are those people who will ask questions or make comments. Go to their accounts, comment on the videos. Yeah, comment on the videos. The questions that they probably ask, answer to those questions, respond to those questions. That is what it means. Respond to those questions. Then there are those who will come, they will like, but they will never comment. Go to their accounts. Now, be the first one to make the first shot. Like their videos and you comment. All what you're trying to do is to establish, to create a relationship. It is a relationship that we are creating. So that is how you get to create a relationship with your audience. Yes, you get to create relationship with your audience. Then, so that would take you like another 20 or 30 minutes. That would take you another 20 or 30 minutes. So your first hour is gone. You've spent your first 30 minutes creating content. Remember, I said the course will help you identify, number one, who is your niche? So who are you targeting? And then how can you be able to create content that goes to that particular audience? Yes, to that particular audience. Once that is done, now you go and engage with your audience. Talk to your audience. Yes, talk to your audience. And so that talking helps you create connection, helps you create connection. That is exactly what happens. And then at the very end, spend now the last 1 hour and go live. Yes, now like here I've been live for, if I look at this, for the last 21 minutes, basically the last 22 minutes, I have been live. So you go live. That is where now again you get to connect with your audience. Imagine you're just talking of a 2-hour working day every day. Now, if you may find, for example, that if you may find that, for example, your audience does not understand, understand exactly what you're talking about, then what do? You break it down in a very simplified way, and that is what you start with. That is the content that you get to start with, so that you can build a connection with your audience, so that you can be able to build a connection with your audience. Now, so after you've done your 2 hours in a day, then what is the next thing to do? What is the next thing to do? Our program, or my program, shows you how to nurture your audience. And how do you get to do that? Now, there are tools that come with the program. When you acquire the program, and I said what I'm promoting gives you 5 income streams. 5 income streams. In other words, 5 packages in one package that has 5 packages in it. Yes. And when you want to be able to grow fast, go for a high level package. Go for a high level package. Imagine a package that gives you $1,400 per sale. And we say that digital products they help you scale. Yes, you will be able to scale within a very short time, because they are not tangible. They don't run out of stock. So you actually get to scale, and to scale in a big way, So there isn't such a time that you say, oh, my item has run out of stock. No. You buy once, you get to resell as many times as possible. So there is the 1,400 investment package. Below it is a 900, then 600, 300, and $100. When you get the 1,400, you get the other 4 for free. That is what I'm calling income streams. You get those others for free. That is exactly what I'm calling income streams. Income streams. Now, I must reiterate here that this is not like network marketing. No, you have no downlines, you have no uplines, you are your own boss. So you choose how to stagger, how to work for the 2 hours. You may decide, okay, fine, I'll do an hour, then later in the day I get to do another hour. That is okay. That is absolutely okay. There is no problem with that. There is no problem with that. The only important thing is that you get to show up and do so consistently. That you get to show up and you do so consistently. That is the purpose and the consistency that is required for you to make money online. Yes, for you to make money online. And let me tell you, money comes and goes. Money comes and goes, but learning a skill never goes. Once you've learned that skill, and that is what this course shows you, then what you need to do is keep on practicing until you get to master this skill. Until you get to master that skill. Yes. And as you proceed with your mastery, as you grow in your mastery, then what happens? What happens? You get to make your money in a very easy way. You get to make your money in a very easy way. Why? Because you have demonstrated mastery. And when that happens, then you're able to connect with your audience. You are able to connect with your audience. There's nothing as good as that. Now, this program that I'm talking about comes with an already done for you website. This program comes with an already done for you website. Now, this website requires very minimal modification. And the modification here is just put in your images. Yeah. So just replace the existing images with your own images. And then very minimal. Mtino Real Estate, thank you so much for joining. Mtino, thank you so much for joining. We are talking about how you can be able to make money online with your mobile phone. With your mobile phone. So I talked of what you call income generating activities, and I said there are two income generating activities. One is creating content that goes to your target audience, and then number two is engaging. Spend time engaging. Minto Real Estate. Minto Real Estate. Thank you so much for joining. Keep tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. To those on TikTok, let's keep tapping the screen to keep this session alive. So the second activity is communicating, what we call engagement with your audience. Engagement with your audience. And the third one is going live, much like I am going live now. Going live with your audience. You get to connect with them. You get to understand who they are. And then, most importantly, now you are able to build trust. You are able to build trust. Let me tell you, without trust, there is no business that you are doing. You have nothing that you can call a business without trust. No one is going to buy from you if they do not trust you, if they do not believe that your offer is actually worth their money, that your offer is worth their money. You will not be able to go far. But when you're able to showcase that, and this is not just a one-off relationship. Minto, thank you so much, Daphne, for the love. Thank you so much for the love. So when you're able to connect with this customer, you're able to connect with this target audience, and you have the product that talks to them, then trust you me, they will come. They will come. Yes, they will come. Now, I want to elevate someone here. Daphne, I've sent you an invite on TikTok. You could join, and then we're able to push this together for a while. If not, that's okay. Perhaps if you could be busy doing something else. So I've just been explained. All right, there you are. There you are. There she comes. Okay, so we are talking about making money online. Daphne, how are you?
I'm fine, Cyprian. How are you?
I'm good. How did your session with Joyce go?
Oh, it went well, hey? Even
Yes,
Wambuku managed to join us.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I had power fluctuation. That is why I suddenly just disappeared.
Okay.
But I
Oh,
said
that
now,
happens.
yes, I said even if I'm going to do for half an hour and go, at least I have to show up. I will
Yes,
have to show up.
absolutely.
Okay, yes. So let us continue. We say that this program comes with a website. Let me tell you, that is a magnetic tool that helps you nurture your customer. A tool that manages you to handle your prospects. And what does it do? What does it do? So your primary work, I said, is to create content. Your primary work is to create content. And when people interact with that content, when you have your customers interact with that content, then they get to like you. They get to like you. Then they follow the link to your website. So you provide a link that I trust and follow to your website. So once they get to your website, they provide their email address. They provide their email address. Now with the female ad, the email address, that system automatically sends them the first invitation email. They receive an invitation email. Then now from there for the next 30 days, the journey has begun. The journey has begun. In the next 30 days, now you start. The system automatically every day is sending content, is marketing to your audience on its own. And even when someone makes a commitment to buy, yes, when someone makes a commitment to buy your product, then what happens? Then what happens? The system also has a sales gateway, so it can and will receive the money on your behalf. That sales page can either be linked to your bank account, so money is wired directly to your bank account, or what we call a PayPal account. That is also a money receiving agency. So it's a third party that is going to receive money from your client. But of course, it does not come for free. It comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. But you'll be able to get a notification from PayPal that you've actually made a sale and you have money in your account. So it is a very well structured kind of a system. Then just give me like a second. Okay, so I'm back. I am back. So let us continue. Let us continue. So I was talking about the automated website. I was the automated website and how it's useful. So again, when you get to join the program, you have access to an online community. You have access to an online community. Now, this is where you get to meet others who are in this business or who are at business. See the experiences. Yeah, what kind of experience have they had? What kind of experience have they had? And this is super powerful because you get to interact with them. You get to interact with them, and you know how to be able to scale. Yes, it helps you to be able to do what? To build your scalability. Why? Because you learn faster. You learn faster. You know, you keep learning, you are learning a lot faster. When you share experiences, when you have others that you are in the same business with, and you're able to share experiences, it helps you grow and grow a lot faster. Yes, so that is the power of the community. Then every Monday we are having mentorship by the owner of the program. She's called Michelle O'Neill. Yes, we get live mentorship by that lady, by Michelle. Live mentorship brought to you by Michelle. So for you to be able to enjoy this, exactly what do you need? Let's talk to about that. What do you need? What must you have? So exactly what do you need? You need to make an investment. You need to make an investment, and this investment comes into packages. I mean, in packages, because we cannot talk of you being able to make money on this program and you are not investing, and you are not investing. And there are three ways in which you can make money from that program. The first one is where you may have an existing business somewhere. So the skills that you learn in this program, that is what you get to apply. That is what you get to apply to scale your business. So that is the first way you can be able to make money using this program. Then the second one is using the skills that you acquire here, the skills that you acquire to create digital products that you get to sell online, to create digital products that you get to sell online. And then number three, and this is where I like most, is to promote and resell the product. Yes, that particular system that you are using, promote it and resell it. I call it the low-hanging fruit because you will not need to create any product. It is already done for you. That the product is already done for you. Yours is to promote and resell it and keep 100% of the profit. Keep all the revenue. Now, what could be closer? What could be better than that? And keep all the revenue. And remember, we said this is a product that you don't need stock. Yeah, so it is not expiring. You are not running out of stock. It's a product that you'll be able to use over and over and over and over again. Yes, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love. So it's a program that you get to use over and over again. It is just as simple as that. So we have talked of number one, what you need to be able to succeed. You need the program itself. Number two, you'll be provided with a website. And then number three, you'll have access to a community. You will have access to a community. And it's that community that helps you grow. And I have talked of the mentorship. Now, if you need to scale up your business a lot much easier, start with a high level package. A high level package. I said there are 5 packages. There is a legacy bundle program that goes for $1,400, $1,400. Remember, imagine just like right now, we are going through a 90 days challenge that shows you how to make that $1,000 in 90 days. How to make that $1,000 in 90 days. Why would you miss that? Why would you want to miss that? And all that is demonstrated in videos, is there in videos. And it's those videos that you get to use to learn, and you are able to promote your product, or you're able to promote this particular course. Then the second way to make money online, or rather with this program, not online, but yes, online, but with this program, is to use the skills that you learn in the program, and you create your own digital products. When you're talking about digital product, it is an invisible product. It is an invisible product. So you get to create your own digital product that you get to resell at a profit, that you get to resell and keep 100% of the profit. And then the third one, and it's my most favorite, is you get to resell this program and keep 100% of the profit. Keep 100% of the profit. So now coming to the investment. There are 5. There are 5 products or packages that you can acquire, or you can basically start at any point. At the very highest is the legacy bundle that goes for $1,400, $1,400. But the beauty of it is that the moment you acquire this, you're given the other 4 for free. You get the other 4 for free. Therefore, that exposes you to 5 income streams. Then there's a Legacy Builders program that goes for $900. $900. So with the $900 gives you access to other 3 programs, the other 3 below it. So meaning that if you have a prospect for 900, you can actually sell to that particular prospect 600, 300, 100. You can be able to sell to those prospects. Then there is the 600 package, which we call the digital mastery, and that has 3 income streams. Then there's the two income streams. The daily pay program that goes for $300, gives you two income streams. Then there's a launch pad that only gives you a single income stream. So if you want to make money faster, the count of effort and the resources required to get the 1400 client is exactly what you need to get for the 100,000, I mean, for the 100 USD client. So the effort is the same. The effort is, so that means that you only need to put in the right work. You need to put in the right work, and you are in big business. You are in good business. Now, Daphne, there you are. This Daphne is a new entrant. For those who are in TikTok, yes, perhaps you'd see her. For those not on TikTok, you'll be able to hear her talk. Yes, Daphne, so far, how's been the experience? Daphne, yes?
Yes, friend.
How has been the experience so far?
Digital marketing. I've actually grown personally, because it actually teaches you mindset change, because it's something that I've never done before.
Yes.
And because of the mentorship that I'm getting from the program, I'm able to apply myself, slowly but surely, by learning step by step from the e-learning program.
Yes.
Yes, that is the beauty of it. It teaches you step by step, and I'm slowly, gaining the confidence to go live, to create more content, to interact with my audience when I'm live. So
yes.
That alone shows
yes.
personal growth.
That's impressive. That is super impressive. Yes, and as she has correctly put it, this is not just like a one-off thing. It is into the long term. Whenever you're in business, you don't just look at the existence of your business in the short term. You see even that business way beyond you. Why? The reality is businesses outgrow their owners, and this is how I said you can and will be able to scale and scale infinitely. Why? It's because you have a product that does not run out of stock. You have a very good product that every single day it shows you how to make money online, and therefore you can be able to create multiple income streams, not only just the five that I've talked about. No, remember, when you create digital products and sell, that is a separate income stream. When you use this to gain knowledge about your business area and create a product that you're going to sell, again, that is an income stream. So yes, so consider what point would you want to start at. Yes, so the first thing is to understand what the business is all about, is to understand what the business is all about. So I want to bring this to an end. At least it's been, when I look at this, it's been 39 minutes. Now. Daphne, I'm also live on YouTube and Facebook. And this is something that I would really encourage all of us, so that you get to be seen on multiple platforms. So I get to end